Ja, und willkommen zurück zu Katie Waynes 2. Wir haben in der letzten Episode herausgefunden, worum es in diesem Titel oder dieses Spiel gehen wird, nämlich um den Wahrsager und seine Mordserie. Wir sitzen jetzt gerade in der Bibliothek und finden, das ist auch 25. April. Wir sollen jetzt noch die letzten anderen Opfer bis zum 1. herausfinden. Wann wurde sie denn getötet? Auch 25.? Ja, am 8. Mai. Okay, ja. Kommt nicht aus der Gegend. Ausführliche Berichterstattung über das vorgängige Opfer. Dyken Townsend findet sie in Ausgabe Nummer 842. 2. 44, 43, 42. Ich bin auch dumm. Das könnte der sein.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Ich hätte jetzt, dass ihr mich erschlagen haben wollt.
Okay, let's have a look.
Wahrsager täuscht Selbstmord des Dykens vor. Vom 8. April. Am selben Monat. Mit Bedauern müssen wir berichten, dass ein dritter Bürger unserer Stadt vom ersten Serienkiller in Castils Geschichte ermordet wurde, dem sogenannten Wahrsager. Das Opfer heißt Benedict Townsend und war 51 Jahre alt. Unsere Quellen zufolge starb er am 3. April durch Erhängen. Sein Tod wurde als Selbstmord inszeniert. Townsend dient als Deacon der katholischen der Königskirche, einer seit dem frühen 20. Jahrhundert bestehenden Gemeinde. Er war eine beliebte Persönlichkeit und bekannt für sein ehrenamtliches Engagement. Pfarrer Huff Winters von König der Könige äußerte sich wie folgt: Ich trauere um Bens Seele. Er hatte der Welt noch so viel zu geben. Mein einziger Trost ist, dass er nun bei unserem Herrn weilt. Doch wer immer dies meinem Freund angetan hat, wird dafür zur Rechenschaft gezogen werden. Mord ist eine schreckliche Sünde und Gott sieht alles. Die Kirche ist weiterhin geöffnet, dass sich das Verbrechen im angrenzenden Pfarrerhaus ereignete. Das Pfarrerhaus bleibt jedoch verschlossen, bis es ordnungsgemäß geweiht ist. Moos Pfandleihe. Sie brauchen Geld. Ankauf, verkauft Haus. Ja. Debatte über Wiedereröffnung des von Lone Star. Lone Star, ja. Ist aber was uninteressant. Wahrsager in 3 Morde verwickelt. Serienkiller auf freiem Fuß. Makaberes Markenzeichen verbindet 3 Morde in 2 Monate. Dyken Benedict Townsend, 51, wurde am frühen Morgen des 4. April tot im Pfarrhaus der katholischen Könige der Königekirche aufgefunden. Als Todesursache wurde Erhängen festgestellt, doch das KPD schließt Selbstmord aus. Laut einer anonymen Polizeiquelle sei jemand anderes beteiligt gewesen. Die Position der Leiche und andere Umstände lassen darauf schließen, dass er nicht alleine war. Dieses Szenario erinnert auf unheimliche Weise an Eric Holloway, den Postboten, der in jener unheilvollen Vollmondnacht letzten Monat umkam. Okay. Sein Tod wurde zunächst als Selbstmord betrachtet, später aber als Mord eingestuft. Die Kassette enthüllt exklusiv, was diese beiden Morde mit dem tragischen Tod der Krankenschwester Rose Taylor im Februar verbindet. An allen 3 Tatorten wurden zerbrochene Obsidianspiegel hinterlassen, sogenannte Wahrsagespiegel. Diese Spiegel werden seit der Antike verwendet, um in die Zukunft zu sehen oder mit der Geisterwelt zu kommunizieren. Hat der für diese Morde verantwortliche Wahrsager etwa ein religiöses Motiv? Unsere Quelle kommentiert, das ist sein Markenzeichen. Dieser Mörder ist kein Stümper. Er hat keine weiteren forensischen Beweise hinterlassen, anhand der man ihn identifizieren könnte. Das Spiegel ist bestimmt Absicht. Townsend war in der Gemeinde beliebt, ein langjähriges Mitglied der Kirche und bekannt für seine karitative Arbeit. Der Polizeichef von Cassidy, Edgar Mitchell Brown, gab folgende Stellungnahme ab: Wir stufen diese Morde derzeit nicht als Seriendelikte ein, aber ich kann Ihnen versichern, dass unsere besten Leute an dem Fall arbeiten. Wir fordern unsere Leser dazu auf, Mitchell Brown zum Eingeständnis zu ertränken. Das wäre es hier mit den ersten Serienkillern in Cassidys Stadtgeschichte zu tun haben. Okay.
Okay, I'll make sure to look into that church later and maybe find the address. For now, let's move on to victim number 2.
Letzter Vollmondnacht. Nämlich der 27.
I'm on the right track with this date, but I think I've got the full moon and the new moon confused.
Echt? Okay, gut. Da.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Noch mehr zum Lesen. Selbstmord führt zu Morduntersuchung. Der Tod von Eric Holloway am 12. März wurde zunächst als Selbstmord gemeldet, ist inzwischen aber von KPD offiziell als Mord eingestuft worden. Seit dieser Todesfall bekannt wurde, haben mehrere zuverlässige Zeugen behauptet, das Opfer sei vom Dach des Gebäudes von Verdorn Street 4 gestoßen worden. Es gibt jedoch keine detaillierten Beschreibungen des Täters, was wahrscheinlich an den Lichtverhältnissen auf dem nächtlichen Dach liegt. Holloway führte ein ruhiges und einfaches Leben, arbeitete als Briefträger für die Stadt und galt bei seinen Kollegen als sehr beliebt. Es gibt jedoch unbestätigte Berichte über psychische Probleme in Zusammenhang mit dem Tod seiner Verlobten im letzten Jahr. Aus Polizeiquellen haben wir erfahren, dass es Verbindungen zu dem Mord an Krankenschwester Rose Taylor gibt, die am Statehouse Day in einem Mord brutal erstochen wurde. Zu weiteren Details der laufenden Ermittlungen wollte man sich aber nicht äußern. Statehouse Day. Am Abend des Donnerstags, 12. März, kam es zu einem tragischen Ereignis in der Verdorn Street. Gegen 20 Uhr sprang ein 32-jähriger Mann vom Dach eines vierstöckigen Wohnhauses und erlag auf dem Bürgersteig seine Verletzungen. Freuen und Nachbarn behaupten, der Verstorbene habe unter dem Tod seiner Freundin gelitten. Doch ein Abschiedsbrief wurde nicht gefunden. Solche Ereignisse unterstreichen, dass psychische Gesundheit und Trauerbegleitung ein nationales Anliegen sein sollten und mehr Ressourcen für gefährdete Menschen in Krisensituationen benötigt werden. Falls Sie oder jemand, den Sie kennen, Selbstmordgedanken hat, können Sie die nationale Selbstmordhotline unter rund um die Uhr erreichen. Ja, Selbstmord ist schon ein nicht zu vernachlässigendes Problem in der Gesellschaft, gerade heutzutage auch wieder. Statehood Day.
Eric's address isn't too far away, but I should learn all I can here before I visit any of the crime scenes. Coming up last, the very first victim of the Soothsayer.
Jupp, danke. Statehood Day. Da.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
So, Satanist für Motelmassaker verantwortlich. Am 5. Februar ereignete sich am Soothsayer Motel eine tödliche Messerstecherei. Aus gut unterrichteten Kreisen heißt es nun, der Mord habe einen okkulten Hintergrund und am Tatort sei ein Artefakt zurückgelassen worden. Der Ehemann des Opfers wurde kurzzeitig festgenommen und einen Tag später wieder freigelassen. Steht laut Polizei aber immer noch unter Verdacht. Außerdem wurde bestätigt, dass die Todesursache mehrere Stichwunden in der Brust waren. Motelmord macht Management mürbe. Die Fassade des Soothsayer Motels. Am 7. Februar wurde die 47-jährige Rose Amanda Taylor von Robert Tippett, dem Besitzer des Soothsayer Motels, tot aufgefunden. Taylor war von einem unbekannten Täter erstochen worden. Überall Blut, wie in einem verdammten Schlachthaus, sagte der aufgebrachte Tippett und betonte, diese Stadt geht den Bach runter. Das können Sie ruhig so drucken. Nachbarn berichten, einen Tumult aus dem Zimmer gehört zu haben, was aber offenbar keine Seltenheit war, weshalb niemand nachgeforscht hatte. Taylor hinterlässt 2 Kinder und ihren Ehemann, der sich nicht zu dem Fall äußern wollte. Mr. Taylor wurde vorübergehend festgenommen, gilt aber nicht mehr als Verdächtiger. Sollen Sie sachdienliche Hinweise zum Mord an Rose Taylor haben, wenden Sie sich bitte an das Polizeirevier von Cassidy. Telefonnummer Gut, wir haben viele Namen.
All right, that should be everything on the microfilms. I think I'll continue to focus on gathering information today and then head to each of the murder sites tomorrow.
Mikrofilmschnüffler. Okay. Den einzelnen Hinweisen lesen, ja.
The King of Kings is a Catholic church here in the city. The adjacent rectory was where the third Soothsayer victim, Deacon Townsend, was killed. I'm not sure where exactly this church is, but I should be able to find out. Broken obsidian mirrors, so-called scrying mirrors, are the calling cards of the Soothsayer, and the main link between the murders. The Azure Sky Motel is the location of the first Soothsayer killing, the stabbing of Rose Taylor. The Catmobile is running on fumes, so I should give this place a call rather than head over. I'll need a number first, though.
Mhm. Würde ich sagen, gehen wir also zurück zum Detektivbüro und gucken uns da einmal die ganzen Nummern und so weiter an.
That an actual avocado?
Ach, verdammt. Gut. Auf zum Billo. So.
Got the number. I'll call first and see if a visit makes sense. God knows I have to be careful with those last drops of gas left in the bike.
Mhm. Ich hoffe, dann sparst du dir vielleicht dieses Hin- und Herfahren.
Nope. Lots of Taylors in there, but no Rose. I guess that makes sense, seeing as how this phone book was issued a couple months after her death. I have his address already. Great. I've got the address to the church. I'll head over there tomorrow. I should see if I can find out more about Rose Taylor. I bet somebody at the motel has some useful information to share.
Ja. Gut. Dann ruf mal hier da an.
Thank you for calling the Azure Sky Motel, your oasis in Cassidy. How may I help you?
Hi there. This is Kathy Rain from Rain Investigations. I have some questions.
All right, then.
So, I hear that one of your tenants was murdered back in February? Rose Taylor.
No shit. Here I thought the boys in blue ransacked this whole place just for shits and giggles.
That happens more often than you'd think. Come on, man. Help a girl out.
Sorry for the attitude, but you know you're the umpteenth person to ask about that, right?
I get that, so how about we stick with the short version?
Fine. No, I don't know anything that isn't in the papers. No, you can't see the room. It's rented out. And even if you did go in there, there's nothing that the cops or cleaners haven't removed since friggin' February.
Understood. So, what about the next of kin? She had a husband, right?
Yeah, he came by later to pick up the personal effects. I just met the guy for a few minutes.
Did you catch his name?
I did. But I don't think he'd appreciate me giving out his name to some random lady on the phone. No offense.
I am a bit offended, actually. I'm not some random lady. I'm a licensed private investigator and a renowned one at that. Ever hear of the Whitmore affair?
That does sound familiar.
Well, that was me. Now, here's a friendly piece of advice. Choose the path of least resistance. I can be a much bigger pain in the ass than this Mr. Taylor, believe me.
All right, fine. It's Orson. Orson Taylor.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. What can you tell me about Orson Taylor, Rose's husband?
Nothing much. Like I said, I only saw the guy once, a week or so after the murder.
Okay. How do you seem?
Like you'd expect. Messed up. Couple of kids, too. Breaks my heart, truth be told.
So, if Rose was married and had 2 children, what was she doing in your motel?
that's the million-dollar question, ain't it? You'll get no answer from me, even if I could keep track of all of our tenants. I don't make a habit of sticking my nose in their personal affairs.
Huh. Was she a regular then?
Not really, just a couple of bookings in January and February. Look, I think I've said enough. Any other questions? We need to wrap this up. I've got calls on the other line.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
I know more than I'd like to. I could have gone without a close view of his handiwork, that's for sure.
I can imagine. A brutal stabbing, I take it?
No offense, but I'd rather not go over that again. It's all in the papers, if you're so dead set on getting all the gory details.
Do you know anything about scrying mirrors?
Only that our psycho killer enjoys breaking them around his victims, but I have no interest in understanding a nut like that.
What can you tell me about your motel?
The Azure Sky is a long-time family business. We've been serving tenants faithfully for over 40 years now.
Oh, wow, quite a while. So, how many tenants do you have?
We don't keep records of the number of tenants, but we have 50 rooms of varied sizes. We're about 3/4 full, but expecting to be fully booked during tourist season in the summer.
Wait, tourists actually come to Cassidy? Somebody deserves a raise for one hell of a marketing campaign.
No patriot of the community, huh? That's a shame. This city has a lot more to offer than people like you give it credit for.
To each their own, I guess.
Okay.
I don't need to ask him. I don't need to ask.
Ja, ist egal. Gut. Haben wir alles, ne? Ja.
That's all, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a great day now.
Schön passiv-aggressiv, ey.
All right, found the husband's number. Here's hoping he's willing to talk to me.
Ich weiß ja nicht, ob das so eine gute Idee ist. Das ist ja immer noch die beste, ne?
You've reached the Taylors. No one's home right now, but if you leave your details after the beep, I'll get back to you.
Hi, Mr. Taylor. This is Kathy Rain, private investigator. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. You can reach me at 555-142-062. Thanks in advance. Bye. I think I followed up on what I can today for each of the different victims. Just one thing left to do. I noticed that the Gazette had the best coverage of the Soothsayer out of all the city papers. I think it's time to pay a dear old friend a visit.
Wahrscheinlich Evelyn, ne? Nicht Evelyn, Aline. Ich hab's wieder getan. Dass wenn hier das ganze Bild voll ist, dann haben wir viel vor. Okay. Ja.
All right, here we are. Let's see how E is doing.
Was gibt's denn erstmal davor zu tun?
Nah, I'm not that desperate to get hydrated. Looks like Eileen printed some business cards for herself.
For disappointing?
Your outfit?
Now that's just mean.
Sorry, Summers, couldn't resist. Let me think. Disheartening, dismaying, dissatisfactory?
I think I'm looking for a stronger statement.
Then I'd go with depressing, distressing, or maybe demoralizing.
Demoralizing. Yes, perfect. Thanks, Art.
Anytime, kiddo.
A few family photos. Eileen's got a big Christian family. Man, her brother is a hunk. Wouldn't mind getting some of that.
Okay.
A roll of tape. Might come in handy.
Acting up again. what was that stupid shortcut to reset the layout?
Control-Shift-L, I think.
Oh, what the heck? Now it's freaking...
Try hitting escape.
Oh. Alright then.
Oh, it says someone needs to rehome their cat. I'd be open to that, but Mildred would lose her shit. My fluffball needs her Lebensraum. Cute little frog. He has had that thing as long as I've known her.
Finally out of that gloomy dungeon, eh, Art?
You could say that again. I bitched to McAvoy about that moldy cave for a decade, but it wasn't until you rookies piled on that he got his thumb out of his ass.
I don't blame him, Art. You complain a lot.
Oh, forgive me for having standards, Summers. You should be thanking me for saving you from lung cancer.
Cacti rule. Nice view of the city from up here.
How's that little beeping pal of yours?
Oh, you mean Agatha, my virtual pet?
Yes, that silly electronic Japanese thing.
She kinda died. I forgot her at home when I went to church.
My deepest condolences. Will there be a ceremony?
Very funny. It was a research project. You know I have to stay up to date on pop culture.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that, Summers.
Nice view of the city. Of course, he's a green tea guy. Drinking coffee like a normal person would be much too sane. Some old sports trophy. Guess Art was into that in his oh-so-distant youth. Vintage, huh? I can respect that. I remember that. Something about a corrupt church. When the story broke, the place was shut down and some of the higher-ups went to jail.
Schön wäre es auch, wenn es heutzutage in der wahren Kirche passieren könnte, bei dem, was gerade die katholische manchmal gemacht hat.
Jeez, now that's a busy calendar. The Cassidy Gazette, a mid-sized paper and one of the oldest still active in the city.
Bested. Mit dem Gummiband, okay. Eileen. Und erstmal mit Art.
Maybe later. I should try talking to Eve first. She's much more likely to be helpful. Hello, sunshine. How's my favorite Christian reporter?
Oh, what do you want, Kathy? I'm on a deadline here.
No small talk, huh? Can't I check in on a friend?
I wish, but we both know you only show up when you need something.
Ouch. Well, I did have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Let's hear it then.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
The serial killer? But... Oh no, it's that stupid reward, isn't it?
You betcha. Money in the bank, baby.
Oh, brother. I'd say this is a terrible idea, Kathy, but it's not like you listen to me anyway.
Oh, come on, Eileen. Don't be like that.
No, don't even go there. Do you know how many times I had to go to HR to get people to stop quoting that stupid song?
Poor old Johnny Ray sounded sad up on the radio.
Art, make her stop.
Why? It's not a half bad performance.
You guys are like peas in a pod.
Ugh, well, now I lost my groove. I hope you're happy.
Ecstatic. Are you done wasting my time now?
Oh, lighten up, E. Aren't you thrilled about another big case? Teaming up, just like old times?
You can't just pretend nothing happened, Kathy. You fired me, remember?
I'll unfire you?
Yeah, right. How do you even know you'll get that reward? This is Cassidy we're talking about.
I was thinking the same thing, but Lucas did his homework. He says this new mayor is the real deal.
That silly old man. He just wants one last case with his protege before retirement, even if it means you'll get yourselves serial killed.
And I'm all here for it.
Of course you are. It's not like self-preservation is anywhere on your hierarchy of needs.
Can't argue with that. So, speaking of my, needs, what do you know about Cassidy's most prolific murderer?
Not much. You should ask Art. He's much more up to date on that stuff, being our crime correspondent and all.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
I like her books, but I don't care much for celebrity gossip. Awful thing that happened to her, though.
What do you know about the woman who was burned alive by the Soothsayer?
Oh, nothing. I hope that horrible demon is caught soon.
What do you know about the woman who was burned?
Oh,
What do you know about Benedict Townsend, the murdered deacon?
I don't know anything about that poor man.
Hey, you're a Christian. What does a deacon actually do?
It depends on the denomination, but a deacon belongs to a church and can practically do the same work as a priest, with the exception of sermons and rites.
Interesting, thanks. Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
I think so, yeah. You mean the black ones made out of obsidian, right?
Yep. What do you know about them?
Not a lot. I know they've been around since ancient times and that they're quite popular in New Age culture today. My friend Meadow is totally into that stuff. I bet she'd talk your ear off about it.
Oh? Sounds great. Where can I find her?
Let me call her tonight and ask first, okay? She can be a bit peculiar about things.
Sure, not a problem. Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not. My family, we're Protestants.
Do you know anything about Eric Holloway, one of the Soothsayer victims?
Not really. I'm sure you know more about him than me.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
She worked as a nurse, I think. Other than that, I don't know much.
Have you heard of the Azure Sky Motel?
That's where one of those serial killings happened, right?
Yeah.
Thought it sounded familiar. I don't know anything else about it, though.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to.
I wish they'd give me a quality camera like that. All I get to play with are budget knockoffs.
Ouch. Hang in there. I'm sure you'll get access to some quality hardware when you're more established.
Yeah, I would hope so. I see you're still comfortable with petty crime.
Only when justified, E. Only when justified. I don't want to show that to her. Bzzt.
Put that thing away before someone sees it.
Hey, your brother is pretty hot. Mind if I...
Not a chance, Kathy.
Hey, do you mind if I borrow some tape, E?
Fine.
I don't want to ask her. Hey, E, can I have one of your cards?
Sure, go ahead.
Want to have a water cooler moment together?
I have a lot of work to do, Kathy. Get to the point, please.
Jeez, you're no fun. Still keeping that little bugger around, huh?
Oh, I wouldn't part with Ribbit for the world.
I don't want to ask her about... This is a nice place you've got here.
I guess. Beats the basement office we had before.
I don't want to ask... So, I heard about this expose Art did on a church here in town.
Well, yes. It's not like Christians are immune to bad behavior.
So, how do you like working here at the Gazette?
It's fine.
That bad, huh? My condolences.
I shouldn't complain. I'm grateful to work at a real paper, but the stories they give a junior like me...
I get it. Things are rough at the bottom of the totem pole. What are you working on right now?
Well, it's a feature about this old lady with a very nice pottery collection.
Oof. I feel for you, E. I
Okay, gut, dann hätten wir das.
I'll let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
Art Hopkins, just the man I need to see.
That's so. This better be good.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
What do I know? I made the Soothsayer. Before me, he was the Mirror Murderer, the Cassidy Ripper, or whatever derivative moniker those dullards at the Times or the Sun could muster up.
Oh, wow. So, what's your take on the guy?
I could see right through you, Rain. You're a bad apple, and it stinks all the way up here. Finally got a whiff of that reward, huh?
Can't blame a girl for trying. You've got your sights on that money too, huh?
Who doesn't? It's 200 fucking grand. I got a juicy new lead, too.
A new lead, huh? I doubt it's that impressive.
Nice try. I'm not gonna slip up. Word of advice, go back to your cheaters and insurance frauds and leave the Soothsayer to the big boys.
I don't need to ask him about... What do you know about the Azure Sky Motel?
Stop wasting my time. We both know you're just fishing for information about the Soothsayer.
What can you tell me about Rose Taylor, the first victim of the Soothsayer?
Don't waste your breath about the Soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
Okay, das streicht sie direkt weg. Okay.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Certainly more than you. I'd be surprised if you ever picked up a book.
Wow. Fies.
I see that somebody's desperate to milk their achievements on the high school sports team.
You were always picked last, weren't you, Rain?
So, you're one of those green tea guys, huh?
Of course, I take my health very seriously.
Oh, I couldn't tell. You're about 48, right? I can see that receding hairline of yours.
Ha ha, you ain't exactly the poster child for health yourself, Rain. I could smell last night's booze all the way from here.
I like your thorny little friends there on that windowsill.
The cactuses? Yeah, I can't seem to kill them off, no matter how hard I try.
That's cacti, Art. Are you sure you're a journalist?
Oh, fuck off.
Ja, Kakteen sind schon schwer tot zu kriegen. Außer du hast meinen Nachnamen und bist meine Mutter. Die hat es nämlich geschafft, einen Kaktus innerhalb von 30 Tagen zum Vertrocknen zu bringen.
That's a Michiru Pro, right? Early edition?
Correct. You got an eye for quality.
Force of habit. A PI with blurry pictures wouldn't last very long. That's quite the story you've got framed up there on that wall.
Oh, yes. One of my proudest accomplishments.
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I had a family member in that parish. They told me some strange stories. Didn't take long for my reporter's instinct to kick in.
Das war für dich ja sicher nicht leicht, einen geliebten Menschen des Gotteshauses zu nehmen.
Oh. Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship.
They're better off, believe me. I'd prefer to keep them out of organized religion altogether, but at least now they're no longer associated with goddamn criminals.
What was the fallout? Some people were arrested, right?
If by some you mean a lot, yeah. 12 people charged, 9 convicted, and about 100 years of prison time sentenced in total.
Damn. The state shut the church down too, right?
Oh, sure did.
That's a shame. They didn't have to punish the whole congregation just because the leadership was corrupt.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That place was rotten to the core.
Ahem.
It must have taken ages to break that story, right?
Half a year undercover. Now that's a proper investigation.
sich Monate mit diesen Gruppen Bibelfanatikern aushalten. Predigen anhören.
That's dedication. Lots of sermons to listen to, I take it?
Ugh, too many. I could feel my gray matter shrinking with every psalm, hymn, and other delusion thrown my way.
How do you like working here?
Why? You looking for a job?
God, no. I could never work at a place like this. I have authority problems.
Don't we all? These days, management doesn't dare try to bother me. They know I'm the only reason this place is still afloat, so they let me write whatever the hell I want.
Mensch. Bescheiden wie eh und je ist der Typ.
Jeez. Do you get any work done in between those vacations, Art?
It's called foreign reporting. It must be an alien concept to a small-time PI like you.
Sure thing, buddy. Keep spinning that yarn.
Okay.
I don't want to show that. I don't want to... Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. An easy excuse for calling security on me. I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show... I think my Michiru is a newer model than yours, Art.
Newer doesn't equal better, numbnuts. Are you really that desperate to show off?
Says the guy with his high school sports trophy on full display.
Oh, shut up.
I don't want to show that.
Na gut. Haben wir das.
Alright, that's all I needed.
Okay, then.
Was haben wir denn alles Schönes?
It's Eileen's business card. Eileen Summers, junior reporter. Her work number here might be useful. I'll add it to my notebook.
Lean, Büro, blablabla. Gut.
There's a Bible quote printed on the back. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32. A bright red roll of tape that E was kind enough to lend me.
Achso, ja. Das ist wieder der Kram. Okay. Da haben wir hier, würde ich mal sagen, alles, ne? Ja. Gut. Dann auf zu Haus. Nach Haus. Ja. Oh, da hat jemand...
When there's new messages, it blinks. It's high-tech like that.
Okay, hat's aber nicht.
Just outdated casework. Can't bring myself to take them down.
Eine Spur heraus.
Art is one step ahead of me with the Soothsayer. I need to find out what his new lead is somehow.
Eine Spur heraus.
That doesn't make any sense to...
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow. We just spoke. I left him a message already.
Okay. Kann ich denn schon ins Bett gehen oder nicht? Oder muss ich da die Spur noch bekommen?
I wish, but if I don't shape up and get...
Ja, okay. Ja. Verdammt! Muss auf die Spur kommen. Irgendwie muss ich das hinkriegen. Frage ist, wie. Ich glaube nicht, dass in der Stadtbücherei noch groß was zu sein wird. Oder ich kann ja einmal... Vielleicht finde ich ja irgendwas im... Oder vielleicht weiß er noch was.
Yes?
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Not much, unfortunately. They're not within my area of expertise.
Do you know anything about the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not familiar with that church, sorry.
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
I'm afraid not.
I don't want to ask about... I don't want to ask... I don't want to show... I don't want to show... Thank...
Ja, okay. Da weiß er nichts drüber. Vielleicht kann ich aber über den Namen Art irgendwas finden. Art. Nee. Okay, schade. Da muss ich irgendwas in der Redaktion noch machen. Na gut. Hä? Warum ist denn jetzt dahin gelaufen? Na gut. Wie komme ich denn daran? Oder ist Eileen jetzt so genervt, dass...
Hey, E, one more thing.
Yeah?
Man, I'm itching to know what Art's new lead on the Soothsayer is.
I bet, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Not that he's been my favorite person lately.
You could still find out, right? Don't you want to ruffle that arrogant prick's feathers a bit?
Well,
Pretty please.
okay, fine. I'll try, but no promises.
You're the best.
Either that or I'm just a slow learner.
Alrighty, it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of your hair before Art rats me out and calls security.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's not as bad as you think, Kathy. You guys are actually quite alike.
Oh God, you better take that back before you make me take up smoking again.
I have no doubt you'll be able to resist the temptation. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
Stimmt, sie hat keine Kippen mehr. Erster Abend. Okay.
Rain Investigations.
Kathy, it's me, Eileen.
Hey, E. What's up?
Oh, just burning the midnight oil. So, I wanted to let you know that I found Art's new lead on the Soothsayer.
Amazing. Do tell.
Well, you know those people who were killed? Apparently, they were all under the influence of some sort of illegal drug.
Interesting. What type of drug?
I'm not sure, but this toxicology report here says that the street name is Pyre.
Never heard of that one. I better go ask Lionel.
Lionel? Who is that?
My drugged... Well, a friend of mine, that's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd say you should take better care of yourself, Kathy, but you've heard it all before.
Pretty much, but seriously, thanks, E. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way, you know Meadow, that friend I was telling you about?
Yeah, what about her?
She said you can come see her tomorrow. She's got an RV over on the west side, Sycamore Lane 21.
Perfect. I'll go talk to her in the morning.
Okie dokie. I gotta get back to work now, but I guess I'll see you around?
You bet. Catch you later, E.
Bye, Kathy.
Okay.
Pyre, huh? I better call the cop shop and ask Josh about that.
Okay, mir bleibt auch keine andere Wahl. Okay.
You've reached Detective Everett, Narcotics. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Josh, this is Kathy Rain. Been a while, huh? Let's meet and catch up. I have something I want to run by you. Hit me up at my work number, will ya? Okay, bye. All right, I guess that's that. Let's see if Lionel is at his usual spot.
Okay. Erstmal Mildred streicheln.
Plotting world domination as usual, Mildred? I better get those pets in then. That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know.
Da wollen wir mal zu dem Freund ihres Vertrauens gehen. Aber das machen wir erst in der nächsten Episode. Ich danke euch wieder fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.